Hey guys, let's play King's Quest, Quest for the Crown. This is the first game in the King's Quest series, which is a pioneering game by Sierra originally for the graphical adventure and point-and-click adventure genre. So this is actually a remake of the game that was done by fans of the game, actually. This came out in 2001, and it builds upon the 1990 remake of the game, which was official. So basically, the original King's Quest game came out in 1984, and then there was an official remake of the game in 1990 by Sierra, which didn't sell very well. And then this version came out in 2001, enhancing the 1990 remake of the game. So it's basically an expanded version of the 1990 remake. So anyways, yeah, this one's unofficial. However, it should be the better version of the 1990 game originally. Let's check it out. Yeah, the original King's Quest game. The game without the possibility of encountering dead ends or getting stuck. Yes, sure.
You have disabled dead ends. The game will be fully playable from beginning to end, and you will never get into a situation where you are forced to restart from the beginning.
That sounds good. Okay. So basically the goal of this game is to bring it up to King's Quest V standards. Which uses the full point-and-click interface. It doesn't use the text parser or anything. Whereas the... Oh my god, did I just die from the beginning? Oh my god, I died that fast? Oh, okay. So apparently you can die just seconds from when you start
the
game.
moat monsters appreciate your good taste.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, you can die apparently just a few seconds after you start the game by accidentally going to moat. Yeah, that's the case with King's Quest games. If you make a wrong move, you just instant game over. But yeah, so the 1990 version I think still used a text parser, but this 2001 version brought it up to King's Quest V standards, which didn't use a text parser anymore. Which is good, because I don't really like text parsers. There's too much trial and error there. And yeah, the graphics are all done in VGA. It's brought up to VGA standards, which of course is much better than the original, which didn't have that wide of a color palette. All right, and the graphics resolution have all been updated as well. So essentially, it's a remake of King's Quest 1 using King's Quest 5 engine and graphics. Okay, which is to say it's 1990 level. Yeah, instead of the 1985 whatever. It's 1987. It's now 1990 level, which is good. 1990 still looks pretty good for point-and-click spec then. Early 90s. I prefer the early 90s. I think that's my favorite era of point-and-click adventures. Because the 80s were like, I don't like the text parsers of the 80s, and then mid-90s is too much digitized sprites and FMVs and stuff like that. I don't like that too much. I mean, it's fine for its own thing, but I just prefer the early 90s because that was when the graphical level of the sprite-based type of graphics peaked. So no digitized sprites, just the sprite-based graphics that peaked at that time. And then, yeah, not much FMVs. I feel like FMVs kind of, it turns the game sometimes into an interactive movie. And unfortunately, Myst, for better or for worse, Myst was a huge game for the PC genre. I mean, for the PC industry, because it transformed graphical adventure games and made FMV graphical adventures pretty much the norm for the mid and late 90s. So I didn't really like it too much because it really turned things into like an interactive movie. But I prefer like these type of games, like early to mid 90s. You have peak graphics for pixelated stuff, and then no FMVs, and then this one has voice acting
As
too.
you start to cross the bridge, a huge hulking troll
Yeah, so the
stomps
original
into
1990
view and
remake
blocks your way.
did not have actually no, the original 1990 remake with the CD-ROM version did have the voice dialogue. So anyways, this 2001 version also has the fully voiced dialogue of the CD-ROM version, so that's cool too. So we got the Sierra interface here. I call this Sierra interface because all Sierra games have this type of interface up here, where you can walk, observe, grab, and talk. It's very simple. Right? Just have those 4 options. It kind of standardizes it, and I like that because not too many options where you can mess up. Some of these old school point and clicks, they have way too many options, right? Like some LucasArts games, I feel like could have too many options. But yeah.
What have we got here? You think you're gonna cross my bridge, do you? Not for free, you ain't.
Okay, Mr. Troll.
You push the troll as hard as you can.
I'm stuck there. Troll's not gonna let me cross. I thought he was gonna kill me. Nope, he did not kill me. Okay. Where else can I go? And you gotta keep in mind that the original King's Quest for 1984, even though it was graphically primitive, it was a huge game in the graphical adventure genre, because it actually
Better
had
not.
animations.
Those pine needles look sharp.
It actually had like animations of walking around. Right? Back then, games didn't even have animations of walking around. You just saw like static pictures back then. So that was actually huge for the adventure genre.
You pick up the...
Got the bowl.
You cannot do that, sir.
Okay, well I have that in my inventory now, right? That's my inventory. Yeah, I love the Sierra interface, so streamlined, right? Just the 4 actions and then an inventory. That's all you need. What's up here?
This is one of the countless rocks.
Okay, got it.
You cannot do... You...
Whoops. Wrong thing. Oh, look at that.
Far in the distance, you can see the spires and turrets of King Edward's castle.
King Edward's Castle. Okay, what's over here?
There is a small dwarf right nearby.
Oh no. Better get away from him. I don't like that small dwarf. He's a troublemaker. 3 out of 158. That's my score, by the way. So my score is like, I guess, how close am I to finishing the game or completing the game. So right now, I only score 3 out of 158. Not very close to completing the game, obviously. Look at that. I can see my reflections and everything. It's done really well. Can I go in up here? Alright. Whoa, it just disappeared. What's Leisure Suit Larry? What the heck? Is that an Easter egg?
That guy looked familiar, but he seems a little lost out here in Daventry.
That's funny, man. That was Leisure Suit Larry that just came out from the Leisure Suit Larry series. That's also by Sierra. That was a nice Easter egg there.
The only
Leisure Suit Larry just walked out. He seems a bit out of place in Daventry, which is the world of King's Quest. Oh man, okay. Pretty open world, to be honest. If you want to call this open world. It was as open world as you can get back then, though.
This window doesn't.
Okay, what if I can go on this side? Yeah, let's go in. Go in.
The woodcutter speaks to you.
We would welcome you to our home, Sir Knight, but we've had no food for so long. My beautiful wife cannot even rise from her bed. I fear she may die soon.
Damn. Just sad stuff indeed.
You cannot do...
I cannot take the...
You should not steal from these...
Steal from these poor people, alright.
If there was something of value in there, the woodcutter and his wife would not be starving to death.
That's true. Good point.
Nothing happened. The woodcutter's most treasured possession.
A fine old fiddle. Okay, I guess they didn't want to sell that for food, huh? It's too priced. His fiddle is so valuable to him, he cannot sell it for food to save his wife.
That's strange. You don't get an answer. That's
because she's dying?
The woodcutter, still gazing at his wife.
Okay, so they're not listening to me because his wife's dying, probably. Cannot even talk to me.
There's not... There's not...
Can
There's...
I take this axe?
There...
Nope, can't. Maybe. Yeah, let's cross. Yeah, this game is a lot to explore here.
You can't move. You wouldn't want to ruin the beauty of this little lake.
Okay, fine. That doesn't affect the lake. How much more north can we go? Oh, this troll, what? Oh, it repeats or something? This troll's back.
As you start to cross...
I think I've been here before. I just kept going north, and then it just repeats, I guess.
This is one of the oldest, grandest. This is an attractive meadow.
Okay.
You can.
Whoa, gingerbread house. Gingerbread house.
As you knock on the chocolate door, a
Who is there? I love visitors, especially young tender.
Ooh, okay. Come in. Can we go in? Okay, here we go. Ooh, so this looks like the witch from
oh
Wizard of
no,
Oz.
she's cast some kind of spell to keep you from escaping.
Oh, how nice of you to come for dinner.
Okay, this
The
is the
witch looks you
this
over
is the
carefully.
this is the bad
You're
witch
a
from Wizard
little
of
too
Oz, right?
scrawny for my appetite.
Oh no! Shit, I got caught. Now I'm in a prison. What the heck? What?
The witch has turned you into a gingerbread man. Or is that a graham cracker?
The witch turned me into a gingerbread man. Oh my god! No auto saves. Okay. Yeah, no auto saves. Brutal.
You have.
Let's try again. Can't believe the witch turned me into a gingerbread man. Pretty interesting. No, I have no way of getting out. Oh no way, look, actually I can't. Okay. See a reflection here, cool. Oh, it's a well. Let's see what's up there. Oh, can we go on?
After you are in the old bucket,
Okay, so let's see what's underground. Nothing here, maybe. Nope, nothing here.
the well water, you're climbing a rope. You're already climbing.
Okay, can we go up? There we go. Huh. Okay, there's nothing down there. That sucks. Oh, these gonna be evil trees? Oops. Whoa, no, I'm not going there again. I'm not going to that gingerbread house again. Get turned into a gingerbread man. Or a graham cracker. Across this lake? Oh, I can. Oh man, this looks pretty. Is that a wizard? That was a wizard, right? Where is he? Oh no. There was a wizard here that just appeared randomly. Huh, he's not here anymore. Nope, there's nothing there. That's a woodcutter's house again. Huh.
There is a small dwarf right.
What happens to him?
The sneaky little dwarf caught.
How could he steal anything? I didn't have anything. I didn't even have
You
any.
are carried.
I didn't even have anything on me. So I don't think he could have stole anything. I didn't have anything on me. It's back to the castle. What? Okay, things are repeating. I think they're just looping. So this actually isn't as big of a area as I expected. It's just that it
There is a
loops around.
small dwarf. The sneaky little.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't think he took anything because I didn't have anything. Sneaky little dwarf. Oh yeah, let's take this bowl.
Better not. You pick.
Alright, that increased my points by 3. Got 5 points now. No, it's trolls right there. Oh. I died?
The raging current pulls you under, never to be found.
Oh my god. Okay, let's try one more time.
You have disabled.
One more time. It's so easy to get game over in this game. Where's that wizard? I ran into a wizard one time. Where is he? Oh yeah, Leisure Suit Larry comes out of here.
The only
No, actually he didn't. Interesting. Something just happened by random, maybe. The one time Leisure Suit Larry came out must have been just an Easter egg that happens randomly. Only sometimes he comes out.
with a screech and a cackle, a witch swoops.
There's a witch?
She's got you. She grabs you by the neck with an.
Oh no, it's the witch. It's the same witch that turns me into a gingerbread man, isn't it? Yeah, okay, wow.
Ouch! As the wicked witch flew over her cottage, she dropped you straight through the roof and into her.
Oh, see, I've been turned into a gingerbread man. Oh no.
The witch has turned you into a gingerbread man. Or is that a graham cracker?
Oh, wait. King's Quest 1, okay. Man, it's so brutal. You get these sudden game overs so easily. But it's a classic point-and-click adventure game. Really the game that kickstarted the entire genre, to be honest. Yeah, it's just a classic. And this is probably the best way to play the original game, the game in the original style, I should say, not the original game, but the game in the original style. Because I know there's a newer King's Quest game, and it's a total remake from 2015. That one is good too, but it's just like a totally different style. So I don't really like the newer style. I prefer the older style. So if you guys want to play the King's Quest 1 in the older style, then this is probably the one to pick up. It's the 2001 fan remake. Yeah, because the newer 2015 version of King's Quest is just it's just a new, more modern style, which I don't really like. I prefer the older style like this, with the more pixelated graphics and stuff. So, anyways, it's basically an enhanced version of the remake, which is an enhanced version of the original King's Quest. Yeah, so it's like an enhanced version of the 1990 remake. Yeah, it's a classic. What can I say? It's not my favorite King's Quest game. I do prefer. I think out of all the King's Quest game, I think number 4 is good, because you actually play as Princess Rosella, not as Prince Graham or anything. But that was kind of unique, and yeah, there's one that was like Disney inspired actually. I think it was King's Quest 7, King's Quest 6 or 7, but yeah, actually King's Quest 6 I think I remember is pretty good. That one was. Actually, King's Quest 5 is good too. Yeah. But King's Quest 6, Era Today, Gone Tomorrow. I think that one is the first King's Quest game I played. And then King's Quest 5 is a classic as well. Absence Makes the Heart Go Yonder. Yeah, those are pretty good for King's Quest games. So this is not my favorite in the series, but it's definitely a pioneering. Like the original game is a pioneer in the entire genre. So yeah. A classic. This is probably the best way to play it in the old style. So that's it, guys. King's Quest 1. Yeah. Which is also, it's called Quest for the Crown, but this is the 2001 fan remake. So So guys, thanks for watching.